A sleepy rally. Could this be the end? What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update, and this is actually a 2 o'clock update because I won't be able to do it at 4. So I wanted to give out what I was thinking, and as I always do, try to give you the best views of what's going on in the market right now. And we're up huge. Dow's up about 400, but it's a very sleepy rally. We had a burst overnight and then another burst this morning, and basically have been churning back and forth here. To me, this looks like the ending rally. Now, again, one of the problems that debates that issue is the lack of volume. But the VIX is not down as much as you would think. In fact, if we compare the 2 days, the market was not down all that much yesterday, even though it was down early. The VIX has not lost back all of its gains from yesterday. So that's something to think about. Now, we're not going to make a prediction that this is the end, but there's a lot of things that are looking and making it possible that we could see the end here. The bonds were trying to collapse. They rallied back. Now, they're lower on the day, but they had a big 10, 12 tick rally from the bottoms. So there's a few things there that are very interesting. The other big interesting thing here is the overall strength of the Dow compared to the rest of the indices. Now, if you just look at it simply by tick size, the Dow is $5 a tick. It's up 400, so it's up 2,000. The S&P is up 2,300, so it's only 1150. Okay, the Nasdaq's only up like $600 per contract. So those are things that typically the Dow is not the leader. Typically, is the Dow considered more for safety or when other things are going on? So I would be leery of that. Now, again, I am not telling you to go out and sell and get short this market yet, but I think we're getting very close to making that decision. And I really want to see where this rally finishes. Now, I will say that today, I would think the highs are in for today. In fact, I would expect, and again, this is 2 o'clock, I would expect the markets to sell off a little bit from here. Now, again, they're not going down. I think they're up on the day, but I don't think we're going any higher. I think the highs are in place for the day, unless there's a major announcement. But we're now pricing in the trade tariff talks are going to be successful. Okay, that's as we've said all along. Now, we haven't had an official announcement yet, but you can see the way the markets are trading. The grains are all higher across the board. The meats are all higher across the board. Those are products that are directly affected by the trade wars, and those look good. So with the overwhelming rally in the market and everything else going on, to me, if the announcement doesn't come out today, it'll come out tomorrow. What I really want to see is how the markets then react. That would probably be, in my opinion, the final blow to the upside once that becomes official. This would be an old-fashioned buy the rumor, sell the news. So in the meantime, the ag products look great, and the grains, with everybody was fretting, wiping their brow all week. As I kept saying, I think there's going to be a deal, number one. Number two, there's a buying opportunity. And basically, we've almost recovered all of last Friday's losses from the USDA report. So we'll see how that plays out. Gold, ooh boy, gold went down to 1167 overnight, breaking through our 1180 target, but now is above it. I think the lows may be, and you got to watch here. Certainly, I took some shots with some cheap option plays. I shouldn't say cheap, with inexpensive option trades on some gold stocks and some gold futures, just in case. I would expect gold to go sideways for a while holding this 1180 rally. Then we would look for the next leg up. But again, we have to confirm that a bottom's here, and the action has not yet 100% confirmed that the lows are in. Oil has been choppy all day, but again, we look for oil to fail. If it gets back to 66, we look for it to fail. We're looking for 62 as the next support level, and then into the 50s. The dollar, pretty flat today. Tried a little bit of a rally, a little bit of a sell-off. But again, it's going to take out that 97 target. You know, if you've been watching for the last few months, we started in the 88. We went to 93. We went to 95. Now we're going to 97. After we get through 97, we're going to par. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a much stronger dollar. And again, if markets are free and we're trading free markets, then the dollar will price itself correctly, just like any other asset class. And I think that's one of the problems. We get confused with all these geniuses talking about the markets with manipulated dollars. Currencies like the Turkish lira, it will find a bottom or it'll find a top, and the free market will decide if you let it. That's where asset classes will price themselves. Bitcoin, a little bit higher. You know, the cryptos look really good. I mean, they're trying to get some regulations on them, but again, we're buyers of dips in the crypto markets. We think they're going higher. Again, I'm a net loser, just so you know. I'm not trying to front run the tape here, but I am a buyer, and I do buy, you know, a few $100s a week just to kind of put it away. It's kind of going to the racetrack, all right? But overall, the picture is pretty clear to me that we may be very near the top here. Now, that doesn't give us to go ahead to sell because, again, we don't have enough volume. We got to be very careful here. What we don't want to be in a position is that we have to get out too soon. So we'd rather wait and catch the move when it's going our way than trying to predict when the move is going to happen. And that's really what's going on. It's really a very quiet and sleepy day. I mean, I could have taken a nap. Unfortunately, I have to go to work and go out. But I think that you look at these markets and wait and be patient. You've been patient. If you've been patient this long, I'm telling you to be patient a little bit longer. That's really the way I see it. This is Bubba's Daily Update. We'll be back. If something happens tomorrow, we'll come with a midday update tomorrow. If not, we'll be back with Bubba's Bottom Line over the weekend. Also, don't forget, I've got a special webinar for hedging on Saturday at noon Eastern. Go to bubbatrading.com, and you can go ahead and sign up for that. It's free, no credit card. I just want to help teach you so when I talk about hedging your portfolio, you know what's going on. So check that out. If you want to help us with our high school program, that's Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. And of course, the Bubba Show every day from 4 to 5 Eastern at libertytalk.fm. And remember, it's better to wish you were in a trade than you weren't. So let's be careful out there. It's really quiet. Let's not try to outrush the market. We'll have plenty of time to get into our positions. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you with Bubba's Bottom Line over the weekend. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later.